Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4's. We are playing with the Communist States of America. So I don't know if you can tell from my voice or not, if it sounded a lot better than I did when I first woke up. I am sick, guys. I have a cold, unfortunately. At work last night I started feeling it. I was really hoping I was just dehydrated or something like that, but yeah, I woke up this afternoon just feeling like absolute garbage. So yeah, I do have a cold. I knew I wasn't going to get out of this cold season without catching it at least once. For those of you guys new to the channel, we do typically get sick a little bit more often than most people here in our house, just because I work in a hospital during urgent care hours. Wife works in a pharmacy, and then of course we have two younger kids who like to bring a bunch of stuff home from school as well. So we do get sick a little bit more often than most people, and I mention it here in the video because it does affect our channel quite a bit. Because it can be hard to do videos, especially once the coffin starts. So we're going to try and keep things up as consistent as we can. We had like a bunch of games we were planning on playing tomorrow, non-strategy games, so might not be stuff that some of you guys are interested in, that I was going to be recording with HiJynx, and hopefully we can still do all that because, yeah, a lot of them we're pretty excited for. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that I am sick, so might affect content a little bit. Like, for instance, if you're watching those CK2 series, I don't know if I'll be doing that, one of those here in the early part of the week. I'll try and do one in the later part of the week. I'll also make sure to cut out any coughing or anything like that, or I try to cut out all the coughing so that you guys don't have to hear that. I'm not really in the coughing stage yet, mostly in the sore throat, boogery nose type of shit right now, so hopefully this doesn't affect the video too much. So I meant to mention in the last episode that we weren't going to have a Monday video. Probably not going to be doing that from here on out, guys. Probably not going to have Monday videos. I tried doing it the week before, and it had me recording at like 5 in the morning when I got home, and it was quite challenging getting that recorded and getting it edited and all that kind of stuff so that I could have it out on Monday. It just doesn't work with my schedule, guys. So typically we won't do it for series unless they're brand new. So there won't be any more Monday episodes, more than likely, guys, so expect that. And sorry I didn't mention it in that last video. I did put it on in the comments, in the pinned comment, but I know some of you guys don't go down to the comments, so you might not have seen that. But let's go and get started, guys. I went ahead and already set up all of our divisions so that they're got new orders and stuff. We're going to put the Blue Army on this side against the Italians and the Austria-Hungary. I would prefer to have the Red Army here and do one of these, but they're just now coming. I just sent them across the channel, and until they get here, obviously the Blue Army is going to have to handle it. I think Patton can do it, though. I don't know how many divisions are on these fronts right now. We can't really see. Hopefully it's not too bad. I moved all the planes around as well, so you kind of see how we're looking right now. Might adjust these once they get to their locations. And as you can see, we actually still have some planes over here, which we don't need. I need to see what we have open on air bases right now, guys, because there are, I guess I can go ahead and what I could do is move these here now. I think there's space open there. I'm not entirely sure, though, guys. Oops, whoa. We'll have to see, because yeah, I just did so much movement that I wasn't entirely sure where what would be open and what wouldn't. Let's just go and move these guys over here for right now, and we'll just leave them where they're assigned, and we'll figure out where we're going to put them once they get moved. So the Yellow Army is going to be down here on this front. It's unfortunate that there's so many Blue Army troops here right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and take advantage of that, even though I know that these guys have jobs to do. I'm going to take just a few of them to come push through this territory because I really want to take advantage of this because it's already hard enough, guys, to get through these mountain provinces. So I'd like to get past the mountain provinces if at all possible. So we've got this set up here. Once again, these guys are going this way. And I want to say, also I've set up the Air Force around these areas as well. These guys should be continuing pushing forward towards Tripoli. Excellent. Took care of all this area here, and looks like we're not actually moving. I think we stopped their order because they're just having such difficulty with it. So I think that's fine the way it is. One thing I wanted to do here, as soon as we get started, is that there's a lot of mines here in the Mediterranean. It's not affecting us that much, but there's enough that I want to remove them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a new version of our minesweepers, and we will go ahead and give them the best engines. But I think and we'll give them good guns so they can at least defend themselves. But for the most part, they're probably not going to have anything else. I want to say we don't need to give them anti-air. We control the skies. I don't think we're going to give them any of this. Yeah, I think their only job is going to be clearing mines, and if we can't put a slot there for mine warfare, then we won't use it. So this is going to be, we want minesweeping, so the minesweeping gear. So let's go in and get a bunch of these guys. There we go. Excellent. All right, so that looks pretty good. It gives us a 3 in minesweeping efficiency. And I want to say, we're just going to hit historical destroyers here. I want to say this is it. All right, so that looks good. I don't see anything else that we need here. Let's go and save that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna build just 5 of these. I think that's probably enough. And I don't know that we'll actually keep them in the training fleet. I'll put them in there for right now. Yeah, because I would like to be able to send them all over here. So let's just put a full 10 dockyards into that. Try and get these guys completed as quickly as we can. They shouldn't take that long to build because we didn't really give them anything. I don't know what their production was, their production cost. Yeah, only 986. That's less than half of our other destroyers. So we should be able to get those built fairly quickly. And once again, we're just going to build 5 of them. And I think that looks good. It gives us something to use those extra dockyards for, too. That's not too costly steel-wise. And I want to say there's actually something we can do to fix the steel. We can get rid of these convoys. We got 2 lines of convoys. We really needed them at the time. We didn't have anywhere to put our dockyards. And we got a ton of convoys now. So let's just go and completely get rid of that. And then we'll take a look and see if... Yeah, we actually do have an excess steel, probably from... France, conquering France here. So we don't need to trade for as much. So let's go and pull all that back. That should allow us to finally get some stuff built here. It's been kind of slow going there. And I want to say that's all we needed to do. Oh yes, one more thing. So we finished up some ships here. We got a battleship and a destroyer. We're going to go ahead and throw these 2. This is a 1940 battleship, so it's not a newer model. It's the USS Guam. And we're going to go and throw them into our main fleet here under King, since they could definitely use the assistance. Now that these guys have, now that we've now conquered France, they have capitulated. This will allow us to go ahead and send the fleet over to this very large dockyard and get them repaired. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We got them sent over here, and I don't think they're repairing there because of the British maybe not having any dockyards allotted to repairing, probably just building stuff. So we're going to send them over to here, and then that should allow us to get those ships repaired because they desperately need it. Let's take a look. We still have the French fleet that is now out. They don't have any dockyards here to go to. They'll have to go to one of these dockyards here in North Africa. And that'll give us maybe a little bit of a chance to bomb them, maybe even a chance to catch them, though, with our main fleet, coming over here to repair. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to work out. So these guys are attacking us here. This guy's trying to take off anyway, so it's irrelevant. I did name the big infantry division. I think I did that last episode, and I just forgot to show it. So they are the big red ones. So I like any kind of clever name, and I find this pretty clever because one, obviously it's named after an American infantry division, the 1st Infantry Division, the big red one, or their nickname. But I also like it because it's clever in the sense that this is our big infantry division, and they have the sickle, so the red fits. I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool name. I like it. So we're going to be using that one. Also, we have a lot of units that can deploy here, so let's go and deploy these guys. Some of these, let's just deploy all those. And it looks like, I think that's it. These are the ones I just started building here. And I want to say, yeah, that's all we need to get going. Now we've got a lot of troops over here training. We also have these troops, these tanks here that are still training up as well. I think they're all training over here. Did our Red Army get across yet? Okay, they're still getting over there. They might have gotten caught. Not entirely sure. Hopefully not. Let's take a look. We sunk some submarines. We did. We got 5 French submarines and 2 there. Excellent. All right, so tanks are moving forward here. All right, we're going to keep them going there. These guys are going to grab that for us. This light tank division, let's go and have, I don't think he'll be able to reach there. That's fine. We really need to get these troops on the border. Let's just take a look and see. Let's go and make sure that these guys are going on railroads. Yeah, basically, if they're not going on the railroads, we're going to make sure that they are. Come on over here, guys. Like all these back troops here, there's no reason for them to not be taking the railroads. I know that they need to fight when they get here, but at the same time, we need to get here as quickly as possible. So we're going to get those going now. Oh yes, I knew that there's just so much stuff that needs to get done. I knew I was going to forget all kinds of stuff. So these guys are still helping out over here. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to go and start setting up the invasion now. So they can go and invade India. We don't need these guys over here. It's completely unnecessary for them to be there. So let's go ahead and set them up for an invasion. And we can invade from here. That might be the best way to go, actually. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and set up an invasion. We'll get them going. They can attack right there, the French port, because it's probably not going to be defended. All right, so let's go ahead and send these guys, though I need to exit that. There we go. All right, so they're going to go over there now. We'll just go ahead and get rid of their order here, or their line. We don't need that any longer. And then the other Marines also need to get sent as well. I finally sent some ships over here to help them out. And let's go ahead and execute this. I want to say it's this one right here. All right, so they're going to go and take those French islands for us, or at least a few of them. Get those taken care of. And let's go ahead and head back over to Europe and see how things are going. We want to take advantage of our troops getting on the borders as quickly as we can, and just keep on attacking while there's no troops here really defending. And you know, you can go ahead and move back there. I think they're moving over there now, but and these guys, let's just keep on having these blue tanks moving forward just because we can. I know they need to get their front, but until we get this yellow army over here, I want to take advantage of this. So we did get the logistic companies 4. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do engineer companies next. All right. And any troops on these borders just yet? Not yet, but they're almost there. Okay, here we go. We got a medium tank. Let's go and start pushing forward. The Austrians have not defended this front at all because they're so distracted with the Soviets and the Germans. So this is just going to allow us to rapidly push forward here. They were not expecting the French to capitulate, apparently. We have our airborne troops here. Do we have our transport? We do. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get the airborne troops set up here. With an invasion order. I was going to have them drop over here, but now it might not even be necessary because we are pushing forward so quickly. I want them to drop somewhere where they will get supply. So let's go ahead and drop right... I think we're going to drop right here, though there might be somebody defending that. You know what? Let's not drop on a port. Let's drop right here. And then they can try and grab one of those ports up. Hopefully there's no troops there defending, so it should be an easy drop. And we should hopefully have control of it as well. Yeah, we have complete control of the skies there. Excellent. It seems that there's also some openings here. Looks like most of our planes have moved around, so it's going to allow us to go ahead and make some adjustments here. We have 18 of 2,000 there. All right. Looks like there's a lot of fighters here in that sea region. So these are the 3 close air support that I moved over there just temporarily. And we do have an opening there that wasn't there before. We had some allies there that were taking up that slot. So let's go and throw these guys over here. The other 2, we will put them into. Let's just take a look where they could be most used. Let's move one of them over here so they can help out there. And then the other one, I guess, can stay here. And, oh, wait a minute. Looks like there's an opening there. Yeah, let's go and move them over there then. Miscounted or something like that. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, there's a airbase right there. I think that those troops haven't, those planes haven't got there. I'm pretty sure I moved some over there. Probably overstacking some stuff now, but that's fine. All right, so let's go and keep these troops moving here. See if we can't get this done. And then these light tanks, they're not quite on the border yet, so we have to wait for them. But I really want to get Spain conquered first, if we can. That's kind of my focus here. I want to get Spain knocked out of the conflict, because once they're defeated, we defeated that entire faction. We should probably dip over to the Americas real quick and see what's going on over here. Maybe try and get these troops destroyed. It doesn't look like that's going to be possible. All right, well, there's more troops coming over here. If I can just get these guys to stop. So what we might do, let's go and move these guys over to here now. And when do they get there? Let's take a look. It's going to be a while. Might be a while for us to get there too. Yep. All right. Well, hopefully we get somebody over there. We have 5 divisions that are currently assigned to that front, so that's fine. I think that'll work out. Is there anything we can do over here? Maybe do some attacks. It seems that they have stopped us here again. All right. Let's try attacking them there and then supporting this. There we go. Excellent. They keep causing us some problems there, guys. All right, let's go and attack here as well. Support with these guys. Try and push forward. And, yeah, just no success on this attack here, guys. What I kind of want to do is go ahead and not use the mountain troops this time. So that we have, like, because remember, the mountain troops, while, you know, better, they're small divisions. And I always attack with them first, which means that they are only one of the currently fighting divisions is a full-size division. So I think that's causing some of the problems. Maybe this might help if we have, you know, full 20-width divisions fighting them right now. Hopefully, anyway. Another thing that would help, and I didn't realize that we hadn't done this, is if we were to give them an order. That would be super helpful. So they can get a planning bonus when they're not attacking. All right, we'll do that. Just trying to get some movement over there. Having a lot of trouble. And then also this front, let's make sure the troops are moving here because, you know, they don't always move as quickly as they could be. And then we'll go ahead and have one go here and the other one go here. This guy's going to go and just push forward there as soon as he finishes that up. All right, excellent. So the French, for whatever reason, decided they're going to invade China. That ended up not going well for them because, of course, they left all this defended. They're going to get cut off from supply here. I want to say that's the last dockyard that we're about to grab, so all these troops will lose their supply. So we'll be able to get them wrapped up, hopefully fairly easy from this point on. Let's go and have the tanks wrap this up all along the edge here. And then these guys here are going to attack up the center. Still got the tanks marching up over this way. And we will need somebody to grab that, but we'll have one of these guys do it. All right, let's take a look at Syria, see how things are going over here. We do have these light tanks pushing forward. We're going to go all the way up and then try and get Aleppo. Let's go ahead and grab that province as well. And these guys are moving over here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I don't know that we can get into Iraq. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a success. All right, so we're going to push into Iraq as well. We'll just do both simultaneously, you know, to Syria and Iraq if we can. Hopefully more troops will be able to make their way over there as well. Over here, I just don't care. I really just don't care about advancing into this. I mean, I guess we got the troop numbers, so might as well push forward, but I'm just a little bit worried about supply. I don't want to have any supply issues here if we can avoid it. Let's go and have these guys push this way. There we go. Excellent. Just give them something to do. Are these Marines ready to launch their invasion yet? Are they even in their location yet? They are not. All right, so we're going to have to wait till they at least get over there. In fact, I almost want to go ahead and have them take the railroads. They can recover organization faster than they move without the railroads. All right, so we do have troops over here. Hopefully they haven't been here too long. There's nobody here defending, so let's go ahead and just push forward as quickly as we can. Try and get Milan. We'll go multiple directions towards Milan, actually. Try and get there as quickly as we can, and these guys will go this way. All right, fantastic. And yeah, everybody's still going. Make sure that we got troops moving here. Looks like we actually had to fight to get that victory, but that's fine. We were able to win it, and let's go and attack over this way as well. And you guys come on over here as well. So we got one victory point, and this all does affect Austria-Hungary because these are their core states as well. Or maybe not. No, it looks like this is actually German territory. All right, so this is all German territory that the Austrians took for them. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking, yeah, that's right, it's Munich. This is their little strip. I don't know why I was thinking that was Austrian-Hungarian land, because I'm stupid, apparently. These guys are almost done with their objective, but I'm not going to let them go back. I'm going to have them go all the way to Valencia, because why the hell not? And then we'll go ahead and have these guys wrap this up over here, and then these guys complete it. Excellent. Still waiting for troops to get over here, but what I want to do is go ahead and have these troops attack right there. And to stop these guys from being able to advance here. And we need more divisions here, man. Come on, you guys can do it. This is taking the Yellow Army forever to get down here. Good God. All right, so just make sure that we never have any troops, or excuse me, any tanks or infantry just sitting around. It looks like these guys attempted to attack here, but did lose to the Italian tanks right there. So we already have tanks moving this way. Let's just let that guy get his organization up, and then we're going to have both of these guys advance to Genoa. We did have a naval battle over here. We'll take a look at it. We got 4 Soviet convoys sunk. I want to take a look at our fleet here and make sure that they're currently repairing. They should be. I almost want to just detach. Well, it doesn't look like we have any large... Oh, yeah, we do. We got a couple large ships here that need to repair. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and let's let them all repair for right now. And they're going to use all the dockyards that they can. 10 dockyards. Is that all we have it set to? They can only use 10 dockyards. Let's just take a look. No, they can use 20. Okay. So we got them, but they can only use 10 dockyards because it's a size 10 base. So yeah, that's the most you can use. I don't know what I'm thinking. So hopefully that shouldn't take them too long to repair. We're probably going to have to pull that one battleship out because yeah, I don't see them getting that done in a timely manner. Can these guys go? Which ones are these? Can they go right now? Let's go ahead and have these guys launch now. Hopefully we control the skies. I just launched that without actually looking. We do not. All right, let's go ahead and actually stop that until we have better control of the skies, because they're going to take kind of high casualties launching with, you know, this fairly low superiority. I mean, it's only 71.6%. There are 1,500 fighters there, so yeah, obviously that's nowhere near enough. And we don't really have anywhere to add more fighters to as well until we get that air base, so we're gonna have to wait to grab that up. Still waiting on the Marines as well to get their location so we can launch their invasion. Let's go ahead and have these guys attack here. And just making sure that our troops are attacking at all times. And I could do this a little bit quicker if I wasn't manually controlling it, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do that for some of the armies, like this one. Pattons can go, but I don't think we're going to send the yellow army on their own, because this is kind of a, I don't know, it's a vulnerable situation right now. I'm feeling like they'd probably fuck it up. Let's go and have both these guys attack here, lock those guys down, maybe even get a win. Looks like we should get a win there. Excellent. I am worried about these guys causing troubles for those paratroopers. We also have some military factories we can get assigned. Let's go and take a look where we want to put those. I actually don't know. It's been a couple days since I played, so I know that we're lacking just about everything. A lot of this is troops that are training, though, right now. So let's do, I mean, we have 50 going towards light tanks. I really don't think that's the place to put them. Let me just take a look at this one more time. I know that light tanks are the one we're most short on. Motorized is pretty bad as well. Light self-propelled artillery is pretty bad. Mechanized is nowhere near as bad as the rest. But let's go and do 40 into the mechanized, and I'm just going to assign this out just a little bit, just because so that we don't have to come back in here for a little while. Let's do that as well. In fact, let's go and put 35 into those, and that looks good, guys. We will need to trade for a little bit more steel and a little bit more chromium. Okay, excellent. Seems that there was a naval battle. Let's take a look, see what happened over here. It wasn't that one. All right, those just convoys sunk. Yeah, I know that they popped that up because, and it doesn't look like a convoy battle because there were, you know, other ships involved. But sometimes I wish it would just like tell me that when, you know, if I actually sunk some other ships besides just convoys. So these guys are going over here. They're going to go to Aleppo, and we did move right there as well. Looks like we were successful. I'm going to see if we can't attack here with some kind of success. We'll try attacking with the 2 infantry divisions. It looks like that would be a no. All right, let's just go and pull them back. They're not going to win there. No point on keeping them going over there. That's just a difficult front, mainly because of supply, guys. The supply is just garbage over there. All right, so these guys are taking care of this. We're getting light tanks moving as well. All right, excellent. Maybe we're getting, no, we're bombing a cruiser here, French cruiser. Let's take a look at what this one was. There's a battle cruiser, about 2/3 of health left. Okay, so I want to see if these Marines could launch if they had all their organization up. Let's just take a look at them. 10 of 28 days, so it's going to be a little while. All right, so they did get to where the paratroopers are. That's quite unfortunate, but hopefully these guys will defend them. We'll be able to start pushing them back. Taking a look here, these guys are moving pretty rapidly towards Valencia. We're just going to have them go all the way to the coast then. Although I am a little bit worried. Yeah, you know what? Let's have them go to Valencia and then start wrapping up territory this way so that we can kind of like, you know, make this a little bit thicker. Give it a little bit of girth, guys. That's the way I feel. All right, so some of these guys need to... Some of these guys are going to need to attack here. Where are all these guys going? We're about to get that wrapped up. These guys are coming down here as well. All right, because we can't let them cut us off here. Though, of course, these troops are going to fix that, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's take a look at how things are going up here. Make sure these guys keep pushing forward. See how these guys are doing as well. A little bit of territory there needs to get taken. We'll just send one of these tanks over there to take care of it. It's going to have these guys push forward here. About to get Munich in our control. Excellent. That should help our German allies. We did get some military factories. I thought we just assigned a ton of military factories. What the fuck, man? I wasn't expecting to have to come back in here for a little while. Let's go 10 there. Yeah, I'm surprised. And we need more steel. All right. I almost want to build in France, build the infrastructure up in France so we can get, you know, their steel reserves up a little bit higher. All that steel that we got from them. Sinking convoys throughout here. Excellent. I'm going to take a look, see what's going on, and see how those invasions went. And then we also have convoys here that are getting sunk. We're making like no progress time-wise. Just so many fronts to be managed. It's kind of one of the negatives when you decide to do it all on your own. So these guys are still moving because that's how little progress we've made. They haven't really done much. We've got 2 divisions here that can attempt to lock them down just so this division can get where he needs to get. Also, we might be able to put a division over here that I think all those guys are going that way. Let's go and move one of them down there then. Just because there's nobody defending it. Looks like we're actually failing all of our attacks along here. Well, that's a shame. Let's see if we can't have these guys support that attack. And then with these divisions here, let's try and attack down here again. And hopefully we succeed. I don't know, it's yellow. That's a maybe. And again, these guys have failed. Let's go and let their planning bonus get up. I think that's what's causing the issue. If I had done that, maybe it might have been enough. But I just don't know why they're not reinforcing. That's kind of the main issue that I'm seeing there. They're not reinforcing quick enough. So these guys are doing there. We're just waiting for all these troops to get here. Let's go and have all these guys take the railroads because they're taking their sweet ass time to get over here. Let's go and make this go just a little bit quicker. Everybody take the railroads. There we go. Excellent. Marines are going to their location where they're going to be doing that invasion of India, so we can get India knocked out of the conflict. We lost a destroyer there. That's unfortunate. Damn them. So no ships done training over here. All right, let's go back to Spain where I'm really wanting to make some progress here, trying to get some shit done, and we did move there. Excellent. I was kind of worried about that. These guys are pretty weak though, so not able to advance any further. I don't know where you guys are going, but stay here. We might have problems with divisions being assigned. Yeah, that's exactly what the issue is right now. All these divisions attempting to go to that front, which is not desirable. I want you guys going here. All right. So we do need to attack these guys with somebody. Who do we have here that can launch an attack? Let's just attack with this one. Just to lock these guys down. Doesn't look like they're not going to be locked down for very long, unfortunately. Oh, wow, that did not go well. Let's try again. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, because they're about to cut some troops off here. So the tanks are ramping that up. Let's go and throw these guys up to this front so they get moving there now. This guy's going to take that, which gives us a new air base. So that's super important because I feel like we don't have enough planes right now. They did attack our tank here. That's unfortunate. All right, and he's fairly weak in organization, but I guess they were too because they were not able to succeed in that attack. Won't be able to launch these paratroopers yet until we get this wrapped up over here. So we need a few more divisions over there. And yeah, they were able to take that province, unfortunately, but we grabbed one right in time. Let's go and attack these guys here just to lock them down while we wait for further yellow troops to get over there. Let's take a look at how this front here is going. We might be able to grab that, so let's go and do that now. And then what we'll do is have these guys move over here. These guys are already moving over there. And then we're going to pull one of these tanks back so that invasion is, or that attack takes a little bit longer to get done, so that hopefully we can get them cut off with this medium armor division and then destroy them. The Italians are starting to move troops over there. Everybody's starting to kind of react to our invasions here. Yeah, they're starting to realize that they're under threat right now. And all this is going to German territory, and the whole reason why I had this small front was I was trying to get it all into my hands, and now you can see that it is going to Soviet hands, unfortunately. God damn it, that's... fuck you. Fuck you, Soviet Union. And that's because they're the leader, and that's the reason why. Yeah, that's a real shame, man. We might be able to get the Soviets to give it to us. I'm not entirely sure. They might be willing to give us some. I mean, we have, like, the majority of the participation in the war right now, 40%. They have, I don't know, not as much. Let's just take a look. I'm kind of curious. They have 33%. So they actually do have quite a bit, and that's largely because of their casualties. They've lost 3.31 million men already. We do have military factories to get assigned. I thought I'd taken care of this. And apparently I did not. I guess we're going to have to assign a lot more than I did last time. Let's just take a look one more time. So let's go and put a little bit more into anti-tanks. I think that'd be wise. And then also let's do 50 for motorized, I'd say. And then the light tanks are just such a shitty situation. We're going to put them at 55 as well. 40 here, 25 there. Just trying to get this so I don't have to mess with it for a little while. All right, maybe a bit more close air support here. All right, so it looks pretty good. We do need to make some adjustments here. Don't need as much chromium, and we do need more steel. All right, fantastic. Let's take a look at the fronts that I've been neglecting this whole time. I'm going to get these guys pushing forward here. In fact, we should probably go ahead and just give them an offensive, or give them an order that they can complete for us without me having to manage this, because I'm obviously not spending enough time on this front. So let's go ahead and tell them to get their objective done. We're going to have these tanks. We already have them assigned to do their thing. These guys are coming up over this way. We're about to get that air base. And they'll get the air base here momentarily. Let's take a look at here. It seems that there is an opening right there. So let's go and attempt this attack. We'll use the weaker division, then take that division to attack them. And it looks like that would be a win as well. That's interesting. I don't know why we're not able to win here. Yeah, just cannot get a success there. All right, just go and pull those back. That's clearly not going to work. Could lock them down, of course, but yeah, I don't want to do that. And then we got these tanks coming over this way, and the infantry coming over here. Yep. Okay, so can we attack these guys and get a win? Let's try. Let's see what happens there. That would be a success. Let's go and support then with all of these divisions. Make sure that it happens as quickly as possible. All right. So let's go and dip back over to Spain, see how things are going. This big old massive just dicked up front here. And they brought a lot of troops down here. And he is in a very vulnerable position. So let's go and have this guy take, help him out a little bit. Just have him take that province right there. That light tank should be able to get down there fairly quick. And Soviets are over here helping us just a little bit. All right, this is going to be a rough area to advance through. This is why I really wanted to make rapid progress here, so they wouldn't have to mess with it much. And then this Blue Army division here doesn't need to go this way any longer, but you know what? I really want... No. Go ahead and go over to your front, buddy. Go ahead and stop what you're doing. Go over to your front. All right, so he's going to move over there now. Help us out on these fronts. I almost don't want to advance this front anymore, guys. Just because it's going to Soviet hands. Yeah, I almost want to go ahead and pull these back. I completely forgot about the damn Red Army. Yeah, we got this whole Red Army over here. What we could do is send the Red Army to this front. I think that's what we'll do. And then just take the entire Blue Army and have them go back to this front here. All right, so we'll send the whole Blue Army over here. This guy's going to wrap that up. We were able to get that division. We're going to attack right there. We're able to get that division destroyed, so that's very good news. And we can go ahead and have this guy go there. And you go here. All right, so a little bit of difficulty attacking there, but I think it's fine. And then what we'll do is we're going to delete this front here and then give the Red Army that front. They can go ahead and take care of this for us. Although, once again, I don't really care that much about the front if I can't get it under my control, and I didn't realize that's not how we want to do that. So let's go ahead and have this... Yeah, I guess we'll have to build it out this way. It's the only real way to do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure they're all signed over here. Give them an order. And they'll start moving over here now. We probably have some light tanks that are currently done training. Yeah, we do have a bunch. So let's go and take these and put them onto that red front. Okay, so that puts them up to 20 divisions right now. We did have a naval battle. Looks like 3 submarines were sunk on our side. Okay, and they lost a convoy. Yeah, they have naval bombers over here. They're kind of helping them out, and that's kind of why we're having some difficulties there. So this will be like a more normal length episode. I don't know if you guys know what that means for us, because we rarely have these normal length episodes anymore. Let's go and grab the airbase here. And I'm going to go ahead and just go down there. I know that this is risky for this tank. But yeah, this is going to be more like a 40 minutes or something. I don't know. We've been having such long episodes. But I don't want to try and do such a long episode with, with being sick and all that. Damn, man, there's like nothing I can do up here. We might be able to cut that guy off, but probably not. Yeah, we need to get these yellow troops moving, man. It's just a massive front, so I think that's what's causing the issues right now. Let's have this guy, can he stay here? Maybe move right there and grab that problem for us? I don't know. And did we advance here? Looks like we did. Excellent. All right, let's go and attack these guys then, lock them down. It looks like it would be a victory as well. Just trying to, once again, just trying to thicken this up, give a little bit of girth to it if we can. And I don't think we'd win that attack. Yeah, we lost that one as well. All right. Okay, so yeah, just fighting in the mountains there is going to be problematic, I think. Did push forward here, and we got the advanced medium battery. Excellent. I think we just need to get the light batteries now, and then we're going to have all our guns done, so we're going to work on that now. As far as adding that to our ships, we'll wait until we get the light guns done. It's okay, guys. I'm not too worried about it. Get more Blue Army troops over here, which would be super helpful. Let's take a look at the Air Force and see how things are going with where we have them assigned right now. Currently don't have anywhere near enough planes over here, but we don't have any room to add any more right now. Oh yes, that's right, we got these. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that then. I feel like we have quite a few in the Alpine region. We could probably move a few out of there. Also, probably move some of these guys as well. Let's move them down here. And, ooh, that was all their fighters. I did not realize that. All right, let's go and give them, give them a little bit of fighter support from over here then. All right, so that looks good. And then we'll just pull some of the planes from the Alpine region. Though, it looks like we might have a bit too much close air support and not enough fighters here. All right, so let's go and fix that. I think all of these guys are assigned here, if I'm not mistaken. God damn it. Oh, we have a closer air base here. I didn't realize that. All right, so we'll go ahead and have these guys move then. And they will, help us out there. Anybody else who is currently assigned over here will move to this one. And then we're going to want to give them at least another fighter here. All right, he could actually move right there. And then maybe pull one of the close air support that is currently assigned here. I think they're all assigned here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull one of these guys. You know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And then we're going to want to take a few of these that are located over here, a few of the fighters, and assign them down to here, since this is where we're having some difficulty, guys. I don't know that we'll put them right there because we might end up losing that air base, but we will put them here. We're going to go and put like 400 fighters here. I think would be good. Is this all I have here? Apparently it is. All right, well, let's go and move these guys. And that should hopefully be enough. I don't know. They had 1,500 fighters there, so it might not be. But we'll put those fighters over there and see if they can make a difference. Try and improve our situation in the air over here. Let's go and attack over that way since it's wide the fuck open. We've got a lot of troops attempting to move down here. Let's have this guy go ahead and just rapidly push over there. Still moving all these troops down here. I don't really want to pull this blue army tank out of here yet until we get more troops down here to kind of assist us. It's just a massive front the yellow army has to currently man, but remember the enemy has to man that as well. What we could do is use these paratroopers to push them back. I wasn't gonna, but they can't launch their invasion until we get control of the skies, which we don't even know that would be where we'd want to drop them now. We could also just drop them in Madrid. I'd love to cut these guys off. Maybe the better place would be to drop them right there, actually, just to get all of these guys cut off from supply, but this needs to be, they need to make a little bit more advancement on there before I do that. Let's take a look what we have over here. We do have one of the light tanks done. Let's go and put him onto that red front as well, unless these other divisions need them, which it doesn't look like it, so let's go and put these guys over there. See if any of these guys are done training. We do have troops that are done training right now. We've got 3 medium tank divisions done. Let's go ahead and get them put into this army here, and then we're going to go and move this entire army over here to Europe, move them over to France, so that we can make use of them. I think that's the main place we're going to want to use them. All right, so we did do a little bit of bombing here, sunk some convoys. Let's take a look and see how things are going on this front. Make sure they're pushing forward because, you know, they don't go as rapidly as they should go sometimes. All right, so we do have an air base over here. Let's go ahead and move the planes that I have, just giving us that nice little bonus over here. Get them moving forward a little bit and see how things are going over here as well. About to get Aleppo. Excellent. They are winning there. We might need to attack them to get that taken care of. We're having trouble right there. Looks like we did push forward here. I don't even remember attacking that, that many provinces, but maybe we can get Baghdad, and then that would knock Iraq out. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and advance. Might as well. Stretching the front out a little bit, though, so that's a little bit worrisome. But I want to say that supply should get better here. And another thing we could do is, well, we're already kind of building infrastructure up. All right, so that should improve it a bit. And let's see what we did over here. It's like a ton of convoys. All right. So the Italian bombers are causing some trouble over here as well. And can we get any wins here? No, that wouldn't do nothing. They're about to cut these guys off right now. So kind of a desperate situation here, guys. This is a lot of troops. They're not going to be cut off from supply, remember, because they do have a dockyard here. This guy here, I almost want to just go and have him keep pushing forward because he's been winning. So yeah, go ahead and keep going down that way. I know you want to go to your army, to your bestest pals and stuff, but I feel like what we should probably go ahead and do is just take him, and if there's any like light tanks up here, we could just send, you know what, it's fine. It's fine, I'm not gonna do all that. All right, so there are some openings here. Let's go ahead and push forward. We're gonna have these guys attack. I mean, this is all across a river, so yeah, this is kind of a shitty, I don't really want to do those attacks across the river. We'll let them move, and what we can do is launch some attacks over this way. Maybe get that airbase. Looks like that would be a win. We'll go ahead and take that. And then we'll have this tank go over here and attack there as well. Actually, why don't you go ahead and go all the way down and attack? Or this guy's even closer. We'll use him for that, and then just use him to assist this attack. All right, looking pretty good. Still waiting to get some of the tanks here from up here, so that's taking a little bit of time. We did leave this wide open while the Red Army's getting over there. They're almost there, though. Should be there in moments. And I don't think we'll help with them in that attack there. But what I am going to do is attempt an attack here and then see if like supporting these guys would be a victory. It would not. All right, so that's going to fail miserably. Okay, so they did cut us off here. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a real shame. What I'm going to do so that we don't get any kind of weird stuff going on here, let's go ahead and have, if I can just select, all right, we're going to have to do it this way. And then take these guys out. Make sure they all focus on this front. Otherwise, they're going to be trying to move down here. And that's going to cause a lot of problems. Let's make sure all these guys are assigned to this front. Not sure why they have all decided to go to the same province. That's kind of odd. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Go spread out a little bit. God damn it. So we did have another naval battle over here. Sunk nothing, just convoys. Okay. It seems that we are sinking a lot of convoys throughout the Mediterranean, so that could be affecting everybody's war support. Not here. What about Venezuela? They're not being affected either. Just take a look at Spain. They're not being affected at all. Yeah, none of these countries are being affected by all the damn convoys. Italy's being affected a little bit, but still at 100% war support. Austria-Hungary probably doesn't have any convoys. They are being affected by enemy bombing, though. So let's take a look at the situation here. I don't really want to put the AI in control of this front, guys, just because, I mean, let's be honest, this is a really challenging front, and I feel like the AI would dick it up. They would definitely mess it up. I have no doubt that they would mess it up somehow. So let's just go ahead and continue to control it ourselves. I think that's really the best way to handle this. These guys are still tempting to move forward here. There's not really any openings any longer. We do have these guys here now, so let's attempt to attack here and see if we have all the divisions attacking, if they can get it done. That is, yeah, they are not able to finish that up, and I really need to wrap this front up here. We can't leave these guys in our backside, so what we're going to have to do is take, like, I mean, if all these guys aren't assigned, let's make sure they're all assigned, and then we're going to go ahead and give them an additional division. This guy right here. Alright, so maybe 6 divisions. I don't even think that's going to be enough, though. Yeah, just a lot of problems there. Did sink an Italian destroyer. I don't know how many ships the Italians have left. Probably not many. Yeah, about 50 ships remaining. But yeah, this is just about done with the episode. We at least made it into November. When we end the episode, I'll try to remember to take a look at the naval losses and as well as the casualties that we've had so far. See how that's been going. These guys, good God, just go ahead and go wherever you want to go. Just get out of there. Looks like we're gonna have some difficulty here. What we need to do is have all these guys pull back here. Yeah, when we got cut off here, this caused a lot of troubles. I'm gonna see if I can't get this division over here without any, because we're already separated by 2 now. A lot of problems on this front. These guys are losing as well. The airborne troops are losing there. I think they they must have threw more divisions there. All right, so that's not gonna work. A lot of trouble on the Spanish front. It's a difficult front, guys. Difficult terrain, you know, with all the rivers and the mountains. These guys here are definitely vulnerable of getting destroyed. The Soviets have come here to help us out. But yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and pull back to the river. I do want to keep that airbase open. I'm not going to put any planes there, but I suppose the Soviets can. And that should help us out. In fact, I almost want to go ahead and send just a few planes over here. Anything to kind of help them out. We'll go ahead and give them like air wing, a close air support. And is that all we have? Yeah, I guess so. We only have the close air support ones. Okay, we'll give them air wing, a close air support. And then we'll also give them an air wing of fighters here. Just anything to try and keep them alive. Because, yeah, they're having a bit of trouble here. And we are taking a lot of casualties in the air, guys. Quite a few. A lot more than I expected us to be. So hopefully these guys make it across. Because, yeah, it's a rough seas to be passing through there. And let's go ahead and have these guys move down this way. And we'll have... They're currently assisting with that. We're going to let them continue that assist and then have these troops attack that way to lock those guys down. And we are across the river here. Excellent. So let's go ahead and attack. This would be across the river, but it's a cav troop, so I'm not too worried about it. These guys are going to support that attack. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's going okay. Red Army is on their front now. They have our organization up. Let's go ahead and see if they can't get some attacks done here. We're going to support those attacks. And we'll just kind of go kind of slow on this one. I'm not too worried about this front. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Let's go and take a look at this naval battle that happened over here. All right, nothing great. Destroyer sunk there. All right, so we haven't taken a look at some of the other fronts around the world in a while. So let's just go ahead and see what's been going on. So these guys were able to push forward there. They are in danger of being cut off from supply here, so that's something to consider. I wonder if we can get a victory here. We could. Let's go ahead and do that attack. I know that we could go this way and not face resistance, but that stretches the front out more, which you can see we're already having issues with. Though I think the supply is good enough that they're finally able to bring more troops over here. So that's good. I don't know if we could win here, but that would reduce the size of the front by a lot, so let's try and make it happen. And that's about it. That's all I'm seeing over there. Looking over here real quick, and we're doing all this now because we're about to end the episode here, guys. Let's go and have these guys attack over this way. The tank unit could go over there, but that would leave him exposed, so we won't do that just yet. Looking over here, once again, we can't attack over there. These guys were able to push forward here, and yeah, they weren't defeated. Just seeing, God, it looks like we were not able to make progress here. This is rough terrain to be attacking in, so I can kind of see why they're having some issues. Let's go and have just all of our divisions here focusing on that one attack, and just once again, not able to succeed here. Yeah, they're just, and you can see what the problem is. They're not reinforcing, so you end up having, so what we need to do is pull them back, and then like send them again with the full divisions, without letting them get their organization up. And that's the reason why we haven't succeeded here, is because I'm not paying attention to it. If I was able to just sit here and watch it and then, you know, make adjustments as needed, you know, end it and then start it up again, then we would have it done already. It's just, you know, that's, you know, it's not an important area, so just not able to focus on it. So we did finish the invasions here. So I think we have further invasions that we need to plan. These guys did take the province, so they need to attack over that way. And then these guys here need to go ahead and knock this territory out. So go over there, and then these guys don't have anything that they need to do, so we're going to end that. What we'll go ahead and do is have them start the planning for the next invasion. All right, so they'll go knock that out. Okay, so we have our Marines here. They're getting here now anyway, so they might be able to launch their invasion soon. And just taking a look at this front here, which is not moving. Oh, because they don't have an order. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that then. Let's give them a line to just wrap this up, although that's going to get messed up if I do it that way. We need to do it this way here. Come on. There we go. All right, so they're going to go ahead and execute that. And we did get the port as well. All right, awesome. So with the port taken, let's just go and we'll just manually control some of these. With the port taken, all these troops are cut off from supply, so it should be fairly easy to wrap these guys up. And that's the hope anyway. Let's go and attack over that way. Yeah, I mean, these guys shouldn't take too long to finish them up. That's a lot of French divisions that will get destroyed as well. So let's go and take a look at a few things as we're ending the episode here. We'll take a look at the number of lost ships that we lost this month so far, and we'll just look at last month. This is the month of October. So we lost 2 destroyers, the enemy lost 32, we lost 2 submarines, the enemy lost 28, and we lost 1 cruiser, and we lost 0 convoys, while our enemies have lost 400 over the month of October. So quite a big difference there. Obviously, we've done much better in the seas than they have. And then I wanted to go ahead and take a look at casualties as well, see how things are going over here. We've lost 450,000 casualties, most of that to Spain. Of course, remember, we lost 275 in that one in Gibraltar. I don't know what that was, a bug or whatever. France killed 53,000 of our men. Just looking at other countries lost a lot. Philippines, 67,000. Germany, 157,000. Good God. Soviet Union, 3.34 million. Quite a bit on their case. Colombia has almost capitulated as well. Seeing nothing else here. Mexico's lost 260,000. China, almost 300,000. Looking at our enemies, Venezuela's already lost 154,000. Most of that has been to the Soviet Union. I didn't realize the Soviet Union was helping that much in the Americas. Spain, 588,000. We did the majority of those. The Austria-Hungarians have taken 867,000 casualties. Soviets did the most of that. Iraq, you know, we've obviously played the biggest role in Iraq. India has already lost 279,000 casualties. Italy, 855,000. We did the majority of that. They are currently 24% towards capitulation. Austria-Hungary is 31% towards capitulation, while Spain is 26% towards capitulation. Brazil lost 259,000 casualties. So you got to imagine that many of these countries are going to start having manpower issues. We can already see these guys. These guys are good. Brazil's good. Venezuela, they're having severe manpower issues, so that's going to cause them some issues. Just taking a look at like some of the larger major powers for fighting. Italy still has, they're on all adult serve, but they still have 1 million plus men. Spain is on service by requirement, a little less than 1 million maybe. And then Austria-Hungary is on all adult serve with about maybe 200,000 men left. So that's the situation in the war so far, guys. Hope that you guys did enjoy the episode. It doesn't seem like we made a lot of progress, but we did do a lot, I feel, in the game overall. But yeah, time-wise, didn't make a lot of progress. And once again, I'm going to try and have videos out every day, even with me sick. But if the coffin starts getting really bad, then I often have a lot of difficulty recording videos because obviously if you can't stop coughing for more than a couple minutes, then it's really challenging to record anything. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad with this sickness, but if it does, that could cause some issues where I'm not able to put videos out, guys. So we'll just have to see. But I hope that you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. And thanks for watching, guys.